Welcome to the Three Rolling Chairs Podcast. Welcome back to Varys, everyone. I am your host / DM, Landon Burton. I'm also joined by my co-host, Caden Taw.
Hello, everybody. I play Wretch, the little goblin.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. A little badass guy that led a dragon away. What?
Did not hit a single hit that entire fight.
No, you did. You did all right. You didn't do bad. But I'm also joined by my other co-host, Mason Burton,
who plays Warren Lionheart,
who did in fact hit almost every single attack.
Yes.
and who was a dragon himself.
He was a dragon himself. Yeah. Well, let's talk about that a little bit more in the recap. Last time, the players were engaged in battle with the invading forces. They fought captains, generals, and war chiefs to push back their forces, but then Caloras came down a heavily armored blue dragon. The two split up Caloras. Blue Dragon went for Wretch, and Caloras went for Warren and his father. The two parties locked in combat, ending once Wretch boarded the dragon and shot it in the back of the head, Warren beheading Caloras, finally enacting their revenge. But with battle shock, Warren collapsed and was only revived when he was brought to his mother's tent, and he crossed off Caloras' name in his journal that he's been traveling with. And that's where we are now. Okay. So, Warren, we're going to start with you. You are laying in a cot, and your mother is like giving you kind of like you're not super like physically wounded, you know. She's just kind of stabilizing like your mind essentially. And your father is sitting in a chair waiting for you. Wretch, you are currently with Vikmil and Devicus. Like your Valk's Griffin is next to you, and you are like you've dismounted it, and you see they're talking about making a plan about rallying the other kingdoms. So, Wretch, you hear Devicus and Vikmil. Vikmil goes to him and says, "I will send a invitation to the High Hall for the other kingdoms, so we may rally as many troops as we can. If they attack with even a slightly bigger force, I'm unsure if we'll be able to handle this." And Devicus nods his head. You see Vikmil standing almost a foot taller than Devicus himself, so he's looking up at him. But you see Devicus still has this demeanor that he feels like he's bigger than Vikmil. He's just that very confident, a little cocky leader. And he says, "Right. Well, I shall also aid you in that process. I will send invitations out as well. Maybe we can get more across. Maybe we can get all the kingdoms." And
Wretch, he kind of pops in and he's like, "You got my kingdom."
he looks down at you. "Your kingdom?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
I betted with the princess."
"What princess?" You see, as he says that, Devicus holds up his hand and goes, "Also, nice. Freaking nice, man."
I betted with Princess Varaya, and so that means the Malachite Forest is mine.
"The Malachite Forest? You laid with Varaya?" And you see
Yeah.
Vikmil just kind of looks and goes, "My goblin, you impress me every day, I must say." You see Devicus just fully just gets rid of the demeanor of being a noble, just goes, "My man, good fucking job. Good job."
But yeah, no. The elves of the Malachite Forest, I'm pretty sure if I actually just asked them to come, they probably would.
"The more alliances we have for this war, Wretch, the better." You see Luthus salutes Vikmil, his father, and goes, "Father, I will return to the ship and make sure everything is in working order. Shall we set course to High Hall now?" You see his father turns to him. "Devicus, you have everything under control here." And you see he nods his head. "Of course, Lord Vikmil. Everything is under control. We are counting our dead and picking off any stragglers that tried to get away. You see Luthus starts to walk away. This heavy armor is clinking as he goes to the now landed large airship, the capital ship of the Eladrin. You see Vikmil nods his head to you, Wretch, and to Devicus, and starts walking behind his son. And Devicus turns towards you. He goes, I hope Warren's all right. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know. We should ask Warren.
All right, I just thought you guys were like friends, like you would just kind of know what's going on. That's all,
Yeah, we should ask Warren.
Okay, very helpful, Goblin. Just starts walking away.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Okay, so do you want to go with Devicus? He is walking towards the encampment now, or would you like to do something else besides that?
Is the king and his son, are they gone yet?
They're walking towards the landed airship now.
Okay, actually, can I run up to the king and just ask him a quick question?
Yeah, you catch up with the king. Every one stride he takes, you take like 4. So you're like, just running.
Mr. King, wait, I have a unrelated question to everything. I was wondering if you could help me out real quick.
He like stops for a moment and looks behind him, like his left shoulder, and yeah, of course, Wretch. What is it?
Okay, so to make a really long story short, me and Warren died, and then we got resurrected.
Right.
But I lost my pearl, and then he kind of reaches into his bag and he pulls out the little like statue of Pearl, and it has the little bat going read. And then I say to the king, like, yeah, ever since I died, my bat is just a regular bat. And then Pearl, I think this is Pearl. And then I kind of hand him the statue.
Yeah, that onyx statue of that equine creature. He takes it from your hands and inspects it for a moment. And he says, this is a soul stone. This is unfamiliar magic to me, but I'm sure I could crack it given some time. Would you like me, and would you be comfortable with me taking this back to the capital ship?
Just keep her safe.
And like, Wretch, you see just kind of little tears rolling down his face, and he's like,
yeah, you could take her.
You see he gets down on one knee and looks at you, and dead serious, he goes, I would give my life for the stone, Wretch. And he holds out his larger hand than yours to shake your hand.
I shake him with my 3 fingers.
Why do you have 3 fingers?
Don't goblins in D&D have 3 fingers?
No, they have 5.
I thought they had 3 fingers and then the thumb for a total of 5 or 4. Sorry.
No, they have 5 fingers.
Well, retcon that right now.
Okay, so you shake his hand, and
Yep.
he does take off with the onyx statue. Warren, your father and Valerie are just kind of tending to. You don't really have too many physical wounds, and Valerie's also healing Joseph. And you see the tent flap opens up, and Devicus the king says, "May I crash your family reunion?" You see he chuckles a bit, and Joseph, "Of course, come in, Devicus." So in this small tent is kind of getting crowded now. Warren, you're laying on this cot. And he says, Warren, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
He says, while you were getting your wounds tended to, Lord Vikmil and I divulged a plan to meet at High Hall, and send invitations out to any of the kingdoms that will answer. Is there any... Wretch was saying that he kind of looks at your parents for a minute to like gauge it, and he goes, he laid with Princess Varea of the Malachite Forest.
Yep.
Kind of based. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know he had it in him, honestly.
Yeah, neither did I.
But is there any kingdoms that you would prefer us to send an invitation to first that must attend?
House Amarath in the
House
Underdark.
Almernith. Okay. I have not ever heard of that kingdom before, but do they have a formidable force that would make a difference in this effort?
I feel like the Drow are pretty formidable.
The what?
The Drow.
The The drow.
Yeah.
What do you mean the drow? The what? How do you know the drow? What have you been doing? Where have you been?
I almost laid with the queen.
Whoa! Oh my god! You almost laid with the queen?
Not quite, though.
Hey, you know what? It is a canon event in all men's life to fumble a baddie. Don't even worry about it.
I'm juggling 2 women.
What? Joseph looks down at you and goes, stop. Mallory, like, kind of hits you, like, softly on the shoulder. Warren!
Look, my love life is not important, but I'd send Queen Amarath.
Okay. So you said that's in the Underdark, correct?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try my absolute best to get a invitation sent down there. I cannot make you a promise, but I will try to make that happen.
Nice.
Of course.
Wretch comes running into the tent now.
Oh, Wretch is okay.
You know who else? Sorry. You know who else we could invite, Warren?
Who?
We could invite Thurna. I doubt
Why?
she'll come, but that's an extra mage.
Well, the High Hall is for nobles and kings and queens and duchess.
Oh, she's a queen, alright.
No.
I
She's
thought-
not.
Who is there in a warm? Who do you people know?
She is royalty to the
No.
And then Wretch like is obviously trying to lie. So I'm not even gonna like try and roll or anything. Like you guys know he's like
she's like royalty for the gnomes.
The gnomes. Huh. Okay. Rich, we'll get right on that for sure. I'm also not even gonna roll. You know, he's lying too. He nods his head because now the tent has 4 people in it and they're usually a single sleeping tent. And he goes, all right, it's getting like really sweaty in here and I'm kind of grossed out now, so I'm gonna leave. You see, he nods his head and goes, Warren, when you and Wretch are done, please report to the war tent and we will get final preparations. I would like to have you as my honored guards at High Hall. Every noble can have up to 2 royal guards. So I would like for you to be mine, if you would take that mantle.
If Queen Amarath says she wants me, then I'll be that. But if not, then yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's fine. You see, he nods his head and steps out. So you guys step into Devicus's tent, his war tent, and he says, Wretch and Warren, have you ever heard of High Hall?
No.
no, sir.
Does not surprise me. This is a very secretive-ish place. High Hall, the only time you ever told about High Hall is when you've been a noble for more than 5 years, or your family has a significant hold in the world of Varys. Now, High Hall is one of the only places in all of Varys that is a ceasefire area. There is absolutely no combat whatsoever that can happen here. And if any kingdom does enact any sort of violence, now, diplomatic violence is one thing, but physical violence is a complete other thing. They will automatically be formed as an enemy of the world. So, you must keep your cool at all times, Warren and Wretch. There can be absolutely no physical contact whatsoever with the other kingdoms. Even sitting at another kingdom's table could be punishable by war. Honestly, we could go to war with a nation just for sitting at a table. I'm not even kidding you. So,
I mean, I'll keep my cool, but if for whatever reason the stupid paladins have this one guy here, there might be some issues.
No, that actually,
I will step away.
Wretch, yes, just leave the room. There cannot be issues. That's why I'm telling you guys this now, because if there is any physical altercation, do not get involved at all. Do not get involved. Just protect me, because you are considered the guards.
Oh, what? Okay.
I mean, that's why I asked you if you would take on the mantle. That's why everyone has guards, you know?
Okay, cool.
But, another thing is that the High Hall has an employment of some of the best guards There is. They are not aligned with a single nation. They are aligned with all nations. They are complete neutral in the world of Varys. They will not take one side, and they will never leave High Hall, even if there is a war. So we must be on our best behavior. You see, he starts writing up some like invitations and stuff. You see, all of these letters are going to various places around Varys. You see, they're basically the same thing, just kind of explaining the longevity of the situation. You see, he writes letters to Bahar, Harim, Volgenheim, Boldum, Alora, even the Romar border. You see Malachite Forest is in there, Cradon also, Gilwater, Cervik, and then you see the last letter he starts to write is to Fartide. You see, before he signs his name, he like looks down and goes, I hope to God that this goes well. You see, he signs his name, and he says, in best regards, Alamar, which you would know that is the king's name of Fartide. You see, he gives it to a messenger, and the messenger gives it to like these like birds and stuff, and they set off. And he goes, well, we have a few days until High Hall is ready, and the rest of the kingdoms give us their invitations. Whoever shows up, and if they don't, the meeting must go on. So we're gonna do a little jump here, just so we do not have to just like pull this along. So 3 days later, what do you guys think you would be doing for 3 days? Just getting ready. What do you think you guys were doing in Ormkirk for the 3? Or you're not in Ormkirk, you're in the tents still.
I just tell Warren.
Yeah. So basically, I gave the statue of Pearl to the king.
That's nice.
And then, do you think your woman's gonna come?
My woman?
Yeah, the one that you fumbled.
Oh, okay. A little close down.
Cause what did the one dude say? You fumble a baddie once.
I didn't fumble her, and she's not even my woman.
It's okay, woman. I fumbled Thorna, and then I got a queen, just like you with Amara.
And then he goes like fist bump Warren.
Warren does not fist bump.
Oh. You guys are like chatting and stuff, and Joseph actually comes to you and Warren. You see, he's not in his armor at the moment. He's still this barrel-chested man, and he's in like the Cradon just clothing instead of the armor. And he goes, "Warren and Wretch, may I have a word with you?"
Yeah.
You see, he sits down in this chair. It's like a normal-sized chair, but he's so big that it looks small. See, he interlocks his fingers and puts it in his lap and kind of looks down, and he goes, "With your tracker disappearing, Warren, I have gotten many reports that the Cradon Crusaders are looking for both of you and your mother and I. We cannot attend the High Hall meeting, so your mother and I must leave Ormkirk, and we must go into hiding." He kind of like looks down for a moment. "I'm not sure where to go, but..."
Rich kind of pops up and he's like,
You could always go to the Malachite Forest and just say that you're associated with us. They will take you in, and it's a good hiding place.
You see he like strokes his beard for a moment. "The Malachite Forest."
There's many places you could go. You can go to Alora, you can go to the Underdark, you can go to the Malachite Forest. I'd choose one of those 3.
Yeah, the Underdark with Cyrus, that would be kind of nice because you're in a place where the Paladins probably wouldn't ever go.
That is true.
Or Allura. Those two are probably the best because Allura's up in the sky.
He goes, Alora might be a good place, but you said the Underdark. I don't know if your mother will go for that, but that would be a good hiding place.
They're nice people, and I know the queen.
It's probably the safest. Pops.
The queen will definitely take you in. Say that you know Warren. You're Warren's father.
And then call her daughter.
Why would I call her daughter?
No, you
Because
won't.
that's Ward's woman.
Oh,
No,
No.
No.
Oh, you're sending me to your.
No.
Oh, wow.
She's not my woman. No one's
she
my
is-
woman
she
yet.
is.
No.
Correction, not yet, but because Warren kind of fumbled.
Oh my.
Oh, Warren fumbled. Let me. You know what's funny about fumbling? I fumbled your mother once. We were
Why are we-
teenagers.
why-
But so he goes, I think Allura might be our best bet. Honestly. I appreciate you, my sons, for helping me. I never thought I would be asking my son. And then he looks to Reg. Sons for help. But I appreciate the advice you've given your father. You see, he sticks out his hand, no longer gauntleted. You see, his arms are semi-hairy, but you see scars riddle them. And you also see that he is missing his pinky on his right hand. And he goes to shake your hand, Warren.
I shake it, but arm wrestle at the same time.
Give me a pros strength check.
Oh, I got really bad.
So did I. I only got.
Oh, we tied. I got an.
Roll off. Roll
Well,
off.
I have a +6.
Okay. Yeah, you got me.
You see, you try to wrestle your arm wrestle your father, even in your God having strength. Something just your father just is able to beat you every time, and you're not sure why, because he's just a man and you're semi a demigod, basically.
No
And
one
he-
beats a father's strength.
yeah, and he literally, no one can beat a father's strength, Warren. I hope one day you can experience the same thing.
One day.
One day. I can't wait to be a grandpa. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking sick. And he looks to Wretch and he goes to shake your hand as well, Wretch. And he goes,
I don't shake his hand, but I give him a hug.
yeah, he has his hand out and you go to hug him. And he's not used to this at all. Warren has almost never hugged his father. And he just looks at Warren, looks down, and just pats you on the back. He goes, There. And he goes, Then I shall set off to Allura with your mother. I'm sure she's going to want to say goodbye to you as well once I break the news to her. He nods his head and he walks away, and you hear Devicus starting to shout orders to his troops to start to dismantle war tents, and you guys step out of the tent and you see a pretty grim sight. You see bodies lined up outside of the tent area, like the war tents, with cloths over all of them. You see a lot of bodies, dozens of them. You see Devicus turns to you, both of you guys, and goes, War is hell indeed. And he just is looking at the bodies and he goes, Well, I've gotten an invitation back from a few kingdoms. Kraton, Fartide, surprisingly, Bahar, and the Malachite Forest. And of course, Allura will be there as well. So we must set off. Vikmil has been ever so kind to lend us an airship to get there in a timely and safe manner. I wonder why they call him the Bountiful. You guys see that there is not anything close to the capital ship of the Eladrin, but one of the same looking airships as the other Eladrin that you encountered while fighting the White Dragon is docked outside, and you see two Eladrins standing guard at the stairs that come down. And he goes, Are you ready to leave, you two?
I'm ready.
I'm ready, sir.
All right. Remember,
Is Kraydon gonna try to come for me that they're here? Well, no, they won't hear.
they
but-
cannot. And if they do, Kraydon will be labeled as an enemy for the entire world. So it would be very unwise.
Do you think he'll at least get questions? I mean, I don't even know if you know what's going on.
I mean, not really, but we have time. We have time. We have about 2 days to get there. So,
All right.
you guys load up on the airship, and he's not taking any Ormkirk soldiers with him, because if he does, you're only allotted 2 guards. So he actually cannot take more troops. No one can. You guys load up, and this large ship feels almost empty with only 6 people, because you have the 2 people that are actually piloting this airship, the Eladrin, and then it's you 3. You see he pushes down on a cot, and he goes, "Oh, I miss my bed so damned much. It's been 4 days since I've slept in an actual bed." You see he lays down on a cot, and he goes, "We should get some rest. You guys have been working around the clock. We need to have our head on straight before this." Do you guys also lay down, or do you want to do anything else?
I'll lay down.
Lay down.
Okay, you guys sleep, and we're gonna do a time jump for 2 days. You guys have been traveling for 48 hours straight, continuous, and you guys land on the outskirts of this huge building up in this mountainous region. This thing is made of marble and this black shingled roof with gold accents on every single window you see. There's hundreds of small windows here. This place is supremely built. This place is not only huge, but is also heavily guarded. You see these golden knights standing with various weapons like glaives and stuff. Their armor almost looks ornamental. It looks so well crafted. And you kind of wonder to yourself, are these even human? Because they stand stoic and statue-like. You see, just before the front gates, you have 12 guards standing guard. You see these golden doors open up, and there's no creaks or anything. It's just a smooth, silent motion as these 2 massive doors open up. You see a secondary checkpoint with 6 more guards. You see the second doors go to open. This place is high security. And then you get into the main hall area. You see massive, ginormous pillars hold this building up. And you see guards line this red carpet rug that goes all the way to the center of the room, where at the center you guys see is this, it almost looks like a pavilion or a gazebo type of thing inside of this place. And you see a book, and you also see a man standing behind this little, not altar, or I would say more of an altar than a desk, right? It's made out of the marble with ornamental gold running through it. And you see this man with a hood on. It's like a gold robe. Goes, "Devicus, a pleasure to see you again. And thank you. Is this the book?" And you see this man opens this giant tome, and you see thousands of names through this. And you see he flips one page, flips another, and you see these pages are almost gold. It looks like paper, but it's got a gold film to it almost. And he says, "Yes, are you ready to take the oath of High Hall?" "Yes, sir, I am." You see he places his hand on the book. "I shall not desecrate this holy place. I shall not break the rules of attrition. I shall bring alliance to the table. I shall not practice death." And you see he writes his name into the book, and then he writes both of yours names in here as well. "These are my 2 guards, sir." You see 2 guards step next to you, They know the rules, Lord Devicus, correct? Yes. Yes, they do. You see guards escort all three of you into this secondary room. More golden doors open up, and you see there's various round tables littering this room here, and Devicus takes a seat at one of them closest to this window. How this room looks is there is another altar looking thing with a large book, and you see a golden sword lay across it, and there's blue light emanating from this altar. It's like a beautiful steel looking basically rectangle, and you see it's like a small raised platform / stage there. And you guys are one of the first kingdoms to arrive, but you already see Lord Vicmill standing at the altar, writing in a book, and he goes, Devicus, it is good to see you. And he nods his head. Also good to see you, Lord Vicmill. I assume your travels were, well. He nods his head. Yes, they were. Those airships of yours are quite smooth. Then he chuckles a bit. Somewhat. I prefer teleportation over taking that, but it does its job. You guys then wait for a moment. You see Devicus is like, you see the table's already set. You see very, very good looking food, like very green and colorful vegetables. You see meats at your table, and you see goblets of wine have already been set out on all of the tables. You see the first kingdom to arrive is Fartide. You see Alamar and Cordelia Fogor, the king and queen, and they are flanked by two guards. You see Alamar appears to be in his like mid-40s. He has a salt and pepper hair, to like a testament of stress and long-standing conflict with Ormkirk, rather than just like passage of time. You see he's adorned in regal attire. He features a brown tunic embellished with the gold buttons and a flowing black cape. You see he's crowned with a silver headpiece set with a green gem at its center. You see accents of green complement his garments. You see it just enhancing his noble appearance. Beside him stands his wife, Cordelia, also in her mid-40s, elegantly linked to his arm. You see she wears a dark forest green dress adorned with silver embellishments and a delicate silver crown which mirrors the gem in Alamar's headpiece. You see Cordelia's complexion is darker, reflecting her time like spent outdoors. You see her hands. You guys look down. You see her hands. Although she's noble, you see like signs of like wear around her green painted nails, suggesting like outside like gardening or something like that. You see the guards flanking them are in clad bronze armor, weighing approximately 80 pounds of solid steel. You see their helmets feature a distinctive frog mouth design, and they carry large glaives strapped to their back. You see each guard is adorned with a green cape and matching codpiece, while the emblem of a stag with an arrow is prominently displayed on their shoulders. You see as they come in, they walk past your table, and you see Alamar is just staring down Devicus. And he just nods his head. Devicus, good to see you. I hope we can reach an agreement here. You see Devicus nods his head, takes a sip of his wine. As do I, Alamar. You see the second kingdom show up. This is Bahar. You see Arvor is adorned in striking ensemble of purple linen, complemented by a crisp white undershirt. You see his dark skin contrasts beautifully with his gold jewelry that embellishes his form. You see including like this ornate bracelet that ascends his forearm like all the way up. And then at his side, he carries a saber, a testament to his readiness and strength. His leather boots, wrapped in matching purple leather, complete the look, while the luxurious fabric of his clothing is like crafted from silk of purple worms, speaks to the highest quality and refinement. You see Nusan, His partner is a fire genasi characterized by his reddish skin and vibrant orange hair. You see his body is adorned with intricate gold tattoos that weave across the skin, prominently displayed on his chest beneath a purple shirt that accentuates his muscular build. You see a saber also hangs at his left side, adding to his formidable presence. You see, while his gaze is captivating, the intensity of his ember-colored eyes can be unsettling, compelling one to look away despite its allure. You see, these two also do not have guards with them at all. It's just them two. And you guys know Bahar is like a desert, like it's in the desert, and they literally farm purple worm silk because it's insanely strong, and they use that for like their clothing. You guys see Vic Mill at the front, and then you guys then see the last kingdom to show up. You guys see the Malachite Forest. You see King Qatar, and you see Vareya. As they walk in, you see Vareya is scanning the room, and she locks eyes with you, Wretch, and she, Wretch, it's so good to see you. You see Qatar puts his hand on her shoulder, and he goes, my daughter, we must not break any rules. I know that. And he just kind of like doesn't want to say, just goes, I know you, Wretch, like each other. But you cannot go to their table, my dear. You must stay here. That could be an act of aggression if seen by others. We don't want the rest of the kingdoms to know what happened. You see, she goes, yes, father. And she like waves at you, like does like that finger wave, you know, like. And she sits down. And he pulls out the chair for her, and they sit down towards the front of the room. They're directly across from you from this large room. And Qatar just looks over at you and Warren and nods his head, and then looks at Wretch and narrows his eyes and just mouths, I know what you did.
Warren's already wine drunk, and he's like, Raya!
He's like, come over here.
No, he doesn't do that. He's not wine drunk.
You guys see then the last kingdom to show up is Kraydon. You see King Ganeth. You see a dignified man in his mid-60s carries the weight of age with grace. You see his graying hair complements the gold and brown checkered long robe he wears, reflecting his noble stature. Although his back is slightly hunched, he maintains like a tall posture as best he can. You see wrinkles adorn his face, and a sun-shaped ring on his finger mirrors the sun emblem displayed on his chest. You see beside him stands his wife, Malum, who appears slightly younger, yet extrudes an aura of strength and authority. Dressed in all white, save for her gold crown featuring a sun at the front, she wears the sun necklace, further signifying her power presence. And then Warren, next to them, you guys see holy monarchs. These formidable paladins clad in silver armor adorned with gold accents. You guys see they're featuring a radiant sun emblem on their chest. They have great helms with wings extending off the side of it and carry great swords on their back. You guys see a flowing white cape trails behind them, enhancing their regal and powerful presence. When Kraydon enters the room, Warren and Reg, you see King Ganeth and Queen Malum look to you two, and you see he like narrows his eyes, and he goes, Warren, it is good to see you. And he's just standing in the middle of the room with his entourage, basically.
Good to see you, too.
I've heard a lot about you and Wretch. I'm eager to see where this meeting leads us, to say the least. See, he goes and sits at the very back corner, at the left of the room. You see Vikmel clears his throat. Thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. As you can see, we are missing Cerveric, Gelwater, and Volgenheim, who unfortunately could not join us. Nevertheless, we must press on. As you all know, news of dragons returning to Varys has likely spread, and this threat is unprecedented. Just days ago, Ormkirk witnessed the true nature of this danger. We need everyone's support in this conflict. It is a global war, whether we acknowledge it or not, and it will ultimately affect all of us. Therefore, I, Vikmil, Lord of Allura, call upon you to unite in allegiance, not just for the present moment, but for the challenges that lie ahead. You see, the first person to speak up is Alamar. He goes, how do you expect us, Fartide, to ally with a kingdom that uses guerrilla tactics and hits our villages and ransacks them and pillages them? You see, Devicus just nods his head. I understand that we've been in conflict for almost our entire lives, Alamar. But we have to put our differences aside. I almost lost my entire kingdom just 4 days ago. We have to ally. Because if we don't, we will lose both of our kingdoms, all of our kingdoms. We must ally with each other. I know you don't want to hear it as much as I do. And you see, he cuts him off. Our fathers have fought. We have fought for 2 generations. Fartide and Ormkirk have been at war. I do not think I can set that aside. You guys see Eivor and Nusan. You see Eivor, the human, stands up and goes, I have heard nothing of these dragons, but we will consider your offer. What can we bring to the table? You see Vikmil looks around and goes, troops and supplies. That's all we need from everyone. When we call upon all of you, we just need bodies. We need people. We need firepower. I only have so many airships in my arsenal and men in my arsenal. But the thing is as the Malachite Force can attest to this, elves do not reproduce as fast as other races because we live for so long. I don't have the necessary bodies to throw at this war, and neither does the Malachite Forest. That's why we need all of you to help. You see, he nods his head, and you see Nusan, the Genasi, the fire Genasi, stands up. If we help in this time of war, I expect something from all the rest of the kingdoms. You see all of them kind of pipe down and look. I want all trade to be opened up to Bahar. We want to be your suppliers to all linens and clothing. And all of them just kind of like start whispering. And we also want ships. And you see Vikmil kind of write something down. That can be arranged. We can get you airships and boats. You see the two kind of look at each other. Consider Bahar in. And Vikmil like smiles and nods. And you see the other kingdoms are kind of talking amongst themselves. And Alamar, the Fartide king, goes, How do we know that they have an army bigger than what attacked Ormkirk? And Vikmil looks to him, and because I am the one who has seen it firsthand. The group that attacked Ormkirk was nothing compared to what attacked the Feywild. Not even a fraction. And then he looks to Warren and Wretch and he goes, These two have fought them tirelessly. If it weren't for them, we would all be gone. You see, as he says that, you see the king, Ganeth of Kraydon, stands up and goes, Yes, you are correct, Vikmil. They have fought tirelessly. They even killed... You see, as he's talking, he's walking to the center of the room. They have killed the Ebony Spectre, the black dragon that assaulted Kraydon and killed many of my crusaders. But I know why they're here. And everyone kind of starts whispering amongst themselves. They want to bring us to the next stage of evolution, which goes against my belief. But the thing they're really here for is Warren and Wretch. Am I correct in my assumption, Lord Vikmil? See, Vikmil, without saying a word, just nods his head. I have a way for everyone to get what they want. Peace and prosperity. We give Warren and Wretch to them, and we could end this entire conflict with just 2 lives instead of risking millions of lives. You see silence. And you see Vic Mill just looks to you, Warren and Wretch. But that can't, that can't happen. That, if they get what they want, they'll kill us all anyways. Will they, though, Vic Mill? You see Devicus kind of looks to you, Warren, and kind of taps your shoulder, and he goes, what's your plan here?
I'm not going anywhere.
Really?
No, I'm not.
So,
I'm with Warren here.
So, instead of giving your lives like the heroes you are, and when he says that, he does air quotes, you would risk millions of lives, all because you don't want to perish? Am I right in that assumption?
I'm not going anywhere.
And why is that, Warren? I thought your oath... Oh, my apologies. You don't have an oath anymore, do you? Do you, Warren?
I have an oath.
Just not to Pelor.
No, not to Pelor.
Do you see... He kind of steps out and gestures the entire room. Do you see the people you're allying yourselves with? He would break his oath. For what? To live? Warren and Wretch are scared of dying. They would not put their lives on the lines for our people.
I've already died.
He looks... What?
I said, I have died. And I walk up to
Wretch,
the top.
Do you want to follow Warren?
Yeah.
As you start walking away, you see Devicus grabs your hand. Remember, no physical altercations.
There's not going to be any.
Wretch and Warren, you guys stand at the stage, the main stage here. So, you have already died to this enemy.
Yep.
Interesting, they say that. They have failed already, and they came back on a technicality. If they die again, we've lost our only way at getting peace and salvation from this new enemy that has come to Varys. My vote is to give them up, and this enemy will go away. It will leave us to finally be able to broker an alliance with all the rest of you. I will ally myself with every single one of you. I will put Kraydon Crusaders in all of your capitals under one stipulation. Warren and Wretch, go. We hand them over.
But our god...
Your god
not
is
really,
false.
because he has already stated he will keep reviving us if we do fail.
It's not true.
No, Warren, shut the fuck up. I'm deceiving here. I'm trying to roll my deception, Warren.
Okay, roll me a deception check. I'm going to say set the DC right now to a 16.
Right. It was on the 20, and then it rolls to a 2. I got a 9.
You see, he looks and goes, your god doesn't have that power, and I know that. He broke
But you think
the oath.
Pelor does?
Pelor has the power to do anything. He's a greater
Oh,
god.
so if Pelor had all this power, how come he couldn't revive Warren or give Warren enough strength?
Because Warren did not believe in the cause hard enough, and Pelor saw through his lies.
Wretch kind of nudges Warren, and he's like,
You didn't believe enough? Remember when you almost killed me because Pelor doesn't like goblins? Remember that, Warren? Because I do.
Pelor
Remember.
doesn't have a say in races and species. He has a say in enemies of the light.
Oh, yep. Okay. Well, there's obviously no reasoning with you, so you're out of here. Okay, we're on to the next one. If you want to die by the hands of this enemy, we will all band together and let you and your people perish.
I have one of the strongest, if not the strongest army in all of Varys. You need the Kraton Crusaders, and you will not get our help. We are out of this alliance.
Okay, then leave already. Why are you still here?
Vicmel kind of like leans over. He has to be here until all of us have decided.
You said that I fear death, that I'm scared to die. Isn't that what you said?
I did.
Yet every chance I get, I run face first into the enemy.
So why not now? Why not run face first into the enemy and
I'm
give it
going
up?
to. I will run face first, but I'm not going to sit there, drop my weapons, and surrender like you want to do.
And I guess you're a fool and selfish, the both of you. You see, he sits down in his chair.
A fool with ambition, then, and you're just a fool with nothing.
You see, he like side-eyes you and starts talking to his wife, Malum. You see King Qatar looks up and goes, Warren and Wretch have saved my kingdom. I am in, and I will bring any sense of force to the enemy. They have infiltrated the Malachite forest once, and they will not do it again. I have made an oath to my people as their king, their leader. I will protect the Malachite forest, and I will bring troops to your aid. Warren and Wretch, we are with an alliance. You see Varea like claps her hands slightly. She goes, thank you, Father. This was not for him. This was not for him. You see Alamar stands up. Warren and Wretch, you claim that you have died before. Am I correct?
Correct.
So, with that being said, you have been defeated by the enemy. What say you if you are to be defeated again? If they can defeat you once, who's saying they couldn't do it once more?
Listen, the king of Kraton thinks we can just give ourselves up and it'll be over. We've already tried that. We have given up a key item that is very necessary because they said they would let people live. You know what they did? Not let people live. What makes you think if I walk in there, give myself up, that they won't just kill the rest of the world? You know the item that they hold is for the world, not for Warren and Wretch? Warren and Wretch are not their targets. Warren and Wretch are their obstacles. The world is the target. Me and Wretch are the ones that stand as the wall to defend the rest of you.
Wretch kind of touches Warren and it's like, may I speak?
You may.
This goes to the leader of the Kraton Crusaders along with you as well, to build upon what Warren has just stated. There are nights when the skies forget the names of stars. There are tyrants of bread, the sound of children's laugh, an evil that hopes only to extinguish these things, to find itself opposed by something far stronger, this council. We are here to not just have some petty squabble between an oath breaker, sorry Warren, and the paladins he once served. There are tyrants who hope we will forget the names of our dead, the songs we sing in their honor, the promises we made to our children to keep them safe. They think a shadow can swallow memory, and to swallow us. But I say here, and then like Wretch kind of like slams his hand on like I'm gonna say like the pillar behind him, basically. We are the answer to that shadow and to this evil plaguing our land. So I say here and now, we stand together and we go into the fray against this enemy, not as one or the other, but together.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage. Also, everyone, as Rich says that, Vicma like leans over to Warren and Rich. She goes, Warren, what the fuck was that? That was awesome. That was like really good.
He's
Oh,
learning
okay.
to read and
I got a
write.
nat fucking 20
You got a nat 20?
on my first roll, so hello.
You see Alabar just wipes a tear and he goes, You have my army. You have my army, Wretch. And Ormkirk,
God.
I shall set this aside. And after this confrontation is over, we may have a discussion about brokering peace between Fartide and Ormkirk. You see, Devicus nods his head. I hope we can reach an agreement, Alamar. You have my army of Fartide. Call us when we are needed. We will send troops to any battle that is needed. We will even be the front line with our phalanx and with our siege weaponry. You see Vic Mill nods his head. Thank you, Alamar.
Okay, so this is actually just a Caden question here. What are the people of the planet we are currently on called?
Just
Like
people.
Varans? Or just people?
Yeah, just the people of Varys.
Okay. I have one more thing to say at the end of it.
You see the leaders of Bahar. We will supply 25,000 troops per capital. You see Vic Mill? I will supply airships in the sky to everyone's capital. Ormkirk. I will send supply and troops. And he almost says food, but then he thinks about that he had a civil war almost happen because of food, and he goes, I will not send food, but everything else I will. You seen King Qatar and Varaya? I will send my troops of the forest as scouts and as envoys. Varaya, she looks to you. I will fight alongside Warren the Wretch if I must. Because I really want to if anyone's wondering. You see Kraydon, King Ganeth, and Queen Malem sit in the corner. I will not stand for this. Who is carrying the gem at this point? Is Devika still, or would you say Warren and Wretch?
I think he's given it. I can't remember.
I was like, I think Wretch had it. I'm not sure though.
I think he gave it to us. Or I think it was after the war, because he'd be like, I'll give you that and the money and whatever.
No. Wretch got it. Remember, because we got it, and then Wretch got caught, and then he handed it to Wretch, and then Wretch was like, "We gotta get the fuck out."
Oh
of
yeah,
here.
Wretch does have it.
Okay. You see Vic Mill's about to speak, and he goes, "Wait," and he looks around. And he goes, "Something's here." All of a sudden, Wretch, your neck gets tight, and you see Mark Omen is standing right behind you. You see this invisible, dissipates off of him, and he goes, I apologize to stop the party. The words you said, Wretch, were so elegant. I almost didn't believe they came from your tongue, your sickening goblin tongue. You see everyone's guards stand up, and sir, get down! You see they throw the king behind them. You see Qatar pulls out his sword. A bow is drawn by Varay. You see Fartide's guards run up, and he goes, I would not do that if I were you. You see this arm blade sticks right next to Wretch's throat. I've come for one thing and one thing only. This. And you see he cuts the chain, but he still has he has two arm blades, and he's holding you. You are considered grapple, Wretch. If you'd like to give me an opposed strength check, you would have to do disadvantage because it was surprise.
Okay. I want to do that, but I want to. Is that a saving throw, or is that just a base?
That is a saving throw, but remember you're doing that with disadvantage. And
Okay, first one is a 17, and then the second one's going to be a 6.
also got a 17. You see you're trying to struggle, and he has his arm around you. Your efforts are futile, Wretch. You should know that by now. We killed you once, and we could do it again. You see he has his arm blade to your throat, and he has the gem in the other hand, and he starts walking backwards towards the window.
Wretch says he's going to say a little speech to maybe get people to fight this guy.
Tonight we need to step as.
Okay, hang on. Well, you can't laugh like that.
Asabi!
Okay, go ahead.
Tonight, step forward, not as hounds of vengeance, but as guardians of what is the people of Varys. Let him stop, be steady.
And then, I can feel him kind of squeezing a little bit tighter to,
Yeah, silence
stop
you.
me from
You're just,
talking. And then Wretch, the last thing he says is,
Let our hearts be kind. Let our resolve be iron. Let them feel the wind of our passage. And no, we will not
And then he like fully chokes Red, so he can't speak now.
You see, as he's choking, he's going towards the back window. You see Vic Mill goes, Warren! And he just kind of looks at you, and he's not sure what to do.
I'm gonna rush him.
You rush him. You see he kicks Wretch at you. Go ahead and give me... Okay, I'll let you do one thing. If you give me a dexterity saving throw, you can grab Wretch. If you give me a strength, you can push Wretch to the side. Wretch is going to be prone, but you can maybe get to Mark Omen.
Prone me. Prone Red.
Yeah, just strength or
Okay,
athletic.
that
just
is going
strength?
to be a 17 to get to Mark Omen.
A 10.
You see Wretch get shoved and just... You grab Wretch and throw him to the side. You try to grab Mark Omen. You see he dives out of the window behind him. You see he just does like a skydive type of move, right?
Yeah.
You then
Wretch.
see... Go ahead.
Wretch is gonna jump out the window with him.
Well, before you do that, you see this green hovering thing, and Vicmil goes, "Oh God, Warren, Wretch, move!" You see Vicmil dodge to the side. Go ahead and both of you give me a dexterity saving throw. Warren, what I'll say, if you want to use strength, you can tank this hit if you'd like. You're gonna take damage, but if you do roll over, you'll take half.
19 for the dex.
Ooh, for the dex. A 25. Dude, guys, good job. Vicmil rolls to the right, you two to the left. You guys do a combat roll. You see this green dragon? You see this window explodes in a cluster and a storm of glass and poison. You guys see Mark Omen is on top of it, and he smiles and goes, "It was a pleasure seeing you once again, Warren and Wretch. I hope this is not our last dance." You see the green dragon starts to fly away. All of the guards rush to the window, and Vicmil's on the ground. He, Warren, Wretch, you have to get the Shadowfell gem back now.
Come on, Wretch, we gotta go.
You guys run to the open window, and you see the green dragon is flying away. You see clouds below you. You see the green dragon is diving down towards the clouds. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to jump off, and as I'm falling, I'd like to whistle for my Velox Griffin.
Oh, beast! Wretch, you as well?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking sick. You guys rush over, and you hear Vreo goes, Wretch! You guys are falling for about 3 seconds, and all of a sudden you hear... You guys feel something under you, and you see your Velox Griffin immediately grabs you between your legs, and it just goes, just fucking screams. You guys lock into your shells, and you guys are in hot pursuit of this green dragon. Let us go ahead and roll initiative here. So you guys are flying through the clouds and like dodging. You see he's like throwing stuff back and just. And your Velox Griffins are faster than this green dragon. He did get a head start, but you're already catching up to him. And you see a faint smile under his hood. So you guys are flying on your Velox Griffins, and you're catching up to him. What would you like to do? You're on your Velox next to him, and he's riding this gargantuan green dragon.
I'd like to jump off and get on the dragon.
Oh boy.
Hey, no, hang on, Mason. Hang on. Okay, I want to use the Dragon Slayer musket.
Okay.
But I also want to use a bullet.
Oh.
Oh, if you banish the dragon.
Okay.
So 4, it's a tracking. I'm gonna specifically shoot the dragon.
Oh my god, very good bullet. Okay.
Basically the creature takes that damage from the bullet.
Okay, what was it to hit? This thing has a pretty high AC.
Okay, yep, so it's just way. That is a nat fucking 20.
Very good.
Sure is.
That's really good.
Okay. And then that's going to be 14, but specifically with the Dragon Slayer, I can't remember what it was.
Should be like 3d6 extra.
3d6. And then on top of that, I am going to use a risk die, which is going to be, it's going to be a d8. Okay, that's going to be 37.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, you shoot the dragon and you hear it like... And you see this little... How does the tracking bullet actually look?
It's like glowing, and it just kind of does like a little beep.
That's fucking sick. Dude, that was awesome. Okay, Warren, that is your Velux and your turn. So you can do an action with your Velux and an action with yourself. You want to jump to the dragon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me what skill you want to use, and it is going to be a little bit higher DC, but tell me how you're going to use the skill you would like to use.
I would like to. Are the Velux Griffins strong?
They're fast. They're griffins, so they're pretty strong, but they're more of a unit that is like maneuverability.
Also, sorry to say this now, the dragon's movement speed is reduced by 10.
Oh, very good. Okay.
I want to use. I want to use athletics, but let me see how I would do that.
Athletics?
Yeah.
I mean, I would let you use athletics just by jumping off, like leaping off of your Velox.
Okay. I'll use athletics and leap.
Okay.
18.
An 18?
Yeah.
You see, you like start to stand up on your Velox Griffin. You guys are moving really fast. Your Velox Griffin does it comes up and over, like does almost a barrel roll over the dragon and drops you onto the dragon's back. You land and you feel you're on top of a creature, but its scales are steel hard. You drop down, you see Mark Oman looks behind him. I was hoping we could do hand-to-hand combat. You see, he turns around. Warren, you still have your action. You're on top of a dragon with fucking Mark Oman now.
I mean, if he, I'll be like, Mark Oman, I've already killed your damn brother, and I'll do you too. And I run at him, and I just fucking uppercut him.
Okay, go ahead and see if you hit.
I'll hand-to-hand combat him if he's being truthful.
Oh no, he's not gonna hand-to-hand. He will fucking stab you.
Oh, okay. I've already forgot what I rolled. A 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
14 for the other.
14, that is not gonna hit.
It's gonna be 15 damage. I will add a smite.
Oof.
Plus, big boy.
Just make sure you grab the gem.
33.
33 damage.
Yeah.
Nice job, dude. He's going to do a legendary action, Shadow Step. He can go 20 feet to an unoccupied space. You see he phases right through you, and he is going to make 2 blade arm attacks and a disarming strike. If he hits with the disarming, I'll tell you what that does. Oh my god.
Is Misty Step an action?
Shadow Step is a legendary action.
No, I'm talking about Misty, because
Yes,
me
it
and
is.
Caden have a Misty. I
No,
forgot.
not anymore.
Oh, not anymore?
Yeah,
Okay.
you gave it
Never
to,
mind, never mind.
you're a fool!
Okay, never mind.
You see he shadow steps behind you. Warren, that is going to be a 26, a 23, and an 11 to hit.
26 is the, man, I would have added my fucking sword bonus. It's too late now, so yeah. That
Okay.
one hits.
Warren, go ahead and give me a DC 18 strength saving throw.
Oh my god. It was on an 8.
Okay? That is going to be 12 damage only, but Warren. You see, he shadow steps behind you, so you cut him once and he shadow steps behind you. You go to swing around because you're hyper fast. Like you just know instinctively he's behind you now. You go to swing, he blocks with his arm blades, disarms you. He grabs with one of his arm blades, grabs your hand, stabs you in the side, and you see your sword flips off of the dragon. What are you going to do now without your blade, Crusader? Wretch, that is now you.
I'm gonna try and grab the sword as it's like flying backwards, I'm assuming.
You're gonna try to grab the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a dex check.
Just like a base dex or saving.
Just a base dex. Just a base dex.
That's going to be a 14.
A 14? You see Mark Oman and Warren are fighting, and you see the sword flying through the air. Your Velox Griffin, with precision, turns on a dime. You see its wings open up and pulls back. You have enough time to grab the sword. You jump up in the air and you have Warren's sword in your hands now.
This thing weighs more than anything Wretch has probably ever lifted.
Yes.
And I'm going to fly back to the dragon to...
Are you going to fly to the dragon or fly back from the dragon?
I'm going to fly to basically Warren to drop the sword off.
Okay. Okay. I'll say... here's what I'll say. Okay.
I would say that would eat up my turn.
Yeah, no, you have plenty of movement. You see, Warren, as your sword flies off, you see Wretch out of the clouds, because you guys are like flying through clouds now. From the clouds, Wretch has your sword above his head, but he is going to do one last legendary action and make 2 attacks on Warren.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, I am going to do an interception reaction.
Okay.
I just have to be really close to Warren, and I would say I'm close enough.
Okay.
So you have to roll damage. You have to roll damage.
Okay, I see.
It's basically Mason's going to take 1d10 minus.
That's going to be 26 damage, Warren.
Okay, hang on. That's going to be minus 9 damage to that.
Dude, fucking awesome. You guys are working super well together. You said how much? 9?
Yeah, minus 9
Warren,
to that damage.
you're only taking 17 damage. Wretch, how does that look when you intercept his attack?
I feel like Wretch would pull out the pistol and would shoot his sword so it just doesn't go as deep into Warren's arm.
Well, yeah, he has like 2 arm blades, so he goes to right hook Warren and then stab Warren in the stomach. You see the one that was going towards Warren's throat. He like gets shot in the hand. And you see it does stab Warren a little bit, but not fatal because of Wretch. Warren, that is you. You do now have your sword. I'll just let Wretch drop it because he's literally right on top of you. So you now have your sword back.
Thanks, Wretch.
No problem, man.
19 to hit
19 is going to hit.
at a 23.
A 23 is also going to hit.
16 for the first. Oh my, 16 again.
Oh!
Plus a level 3 divine.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Owie!
Let's see. Calculator. That's gonna be 50 damage.
Oh my
Holy
fucking
shit.
god. Oh!
Wow.
Oh! You see, you bury your sword into him, he just... Oh! Ugh. See blood starts to throw up. I will not fall like my brother. That brute. I am much better and trickier than him. I've got so much shit, it's kind of hard for the DM to track it. As a legendary action, on your turn, he is going to shadow step once again and get to the head of the dragon. He's going to go 20, his full 20 feet that he can. So he's on the neck of the dragon. You guys were on the back, and now he's standing on the neck. You see one hand, he's holding on to a green dragon spike, and you see his chest goes green, his mouth. Go ahead and both of you give me a dexterity saving throw. This is a 35-foot cone, by the way, so this will hit you. It's going to be a
24.
16.
14.
14,
You
how
have
much,
no
Rich?
pluses, Mason? 24.
Do I have a what, Gaten?
You don't have any pluses to dex?
No.
32 damage.
Okay. I'm almost down.
Rich, you're going to take half of that. So that's going to just be 16 for you. Okay, yeah, you see he sprays this poison acid just... You see the dragon is completely unaffected by this, though, because they have the same breath weapon. And Warren, you're like... Ugh! You're like trying to like get past this like gas / like really thick air. Wretch, your Valk's Griffin like tries to get out of the way for you and itself, but it's like kind of like stuttering as it's flying. That is going to be you, Wretch.
Okay. We are going to use the bullet one more time.
Okay.
Okay, so roll the 2. On a hit, the bullet deals an extra 2d8 lightning damage to its target. All other creatures within 10 feet of the target must succeed a DC 15 con save.
Oh boy. Okay. The dragon is going to roll. He has a pretty good con. Not good enough. And Markoman, he kind of has a good con. Not good enough. Both of them failed.
Okay, that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's absolutely going to hit.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's going to be max damage for that attack, and then it's 3d6s plus a d8.
You know what? I got to use this. He has 3 legendary resistances, and he's going to use 1. So he's going to save that, but one of those is gone. So he's going to save it.
So it takes no damage?
Yeah, he takes no damage from that, but he's going to still take damage from the bullet. And so is the dragon.
Okay. So that's going to be 36 damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then, but he doesn't take the 2d8 lightning?
No, he does not, but the dragon does.
Okay. Wow. Love that. 4 damage.
Okay. All right. You see, Warren, that's you. He looks at you and he just goes, "You will not win this war. How can I explain it to you further, you benevolent apes?"
Actually, I come from a fungus.
This is not Warhammer. You do not. Well, you're running up the neck of the dragon?
I would like to heal myself, and then I would like to run up and get the gem.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna try to get the gem?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do that, he is going to, last legendary action he can do for his turn, he's going to shadow step 20 feet behind you. So like you run up to him and he just shadow steps 10 feet behind you. So he's right
You are
under.
a tricky bastard.
He's right under Wretch now, and he goes, "You cannot catch myself. I hide in the shadows. You're too brutish." Okay, Warren, what would you like to do? You're at the neck of the dragon. That was 10 feet of movement, and so you would have to move 20 more to get to him.
Mason, you could do a dash and then just charge at him.
I move up to him.
Okay, you move up to him.
I want the gem. I'm
Okay.
gonna try. I'm gonna take the gem. Try. Like where does he have it?
He has it like on his throat, basically. He ripped the chain off of Wretch, like broke it, and then tied it to himself.
Okay. Do we just gotta low-key kill him? I kind of feel like he'll just run away though. I'll just try and hit.
Okay, go ahead.
It's gonna be a 26 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
then a 27 to hit,
Okay, that's gonna hit.
then for
You know-
damage,
I was totally fucking forgetting to add my sneak attacks. No.
24 damage.
Okay. Oh shit.
Then I would like to add my 3 AC from my sword to give me extra AC.
All right, dude, you just fucking beating this guy up. Okay, is that everything?
Yeah.
All right. He looks at you and Wretch, and he goes, "I'm tired of this. I am tired of this." You see, that little odd artifact you saw on his belt, you see he throws it ahead of you, Warren, and you see this purple and yellow portal just about 40 feet ahead of him. You see the dragon starts beelining towards the portal. "I am over." You see he's going to try to hit you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 29, and that's the only one that's going to hit, correct?
29 is gonna hit.
Okay. 29 is going to hit.
It's
He is
probably
going to coat his weapon in the poison, so he's going to do more damage here. That is going to be
Yeah, I'm down.
29 damage.
Yep.
Wait, you're
Down.
down?
Yeah, I have like no health anymore.
How much health?
I'm down.
Oh, you're down.
Yes.
Oh my god, I was not trying to put you down right here. You see he coats his weapon in poison. He like, you and him are fighting, and he goes, "I am not my brother. You cannot kill me with just mere strength." He stabs you in the stomach and pulls up and just, "Ah!"
Before I go down, can I like grab his necklace and hellish rebuke?
I'll let you, okay. As you're going down, here's what I'll say. Go ahead and give me let's do an opposed strength check. I won't make you roll with disadvantage, but I will say you won't be able to do Hellish Rebuke if you want to do this.
Yeah, I want to grab the gem. I can't roll.
Okay. So, wow, I rolled with disadvantage, got 2 19s. Here's what I'll say. Since you were not able to get that, I will say you will do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Dex of 14.
He is kind of dexterous. He does not beat it.
Okay. It's going to be, wow, max damage 20.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god. You see,
Rolled
you
2d10s and got 10 on
you
each.
burn the left side of his body and just you see his skin starts to bubble a bit. You see his arm is charred. Here's what I'll say, Warren. This is kind of bending the rules a bit, but I like where you're going. If you want to fail a death save on purpose, I'll let you do another strength to grab the gem. Because I can see where you're trying to go here, and I like it, but I'm going to give you high risk, high reward.
So hang on. With that being said, because he went down with a acidic attack,
It's poison.
he already automatically fills a death save.
It's poison.
Is it poison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Doesn't
It's okay.
matter.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Oh.
like as he's lifting me up in the gut, I'm just going to keep just clawing at him to get it off.
Okay.
As I'm just spitting out blood out of my mask. I'll take a failure in it and I'll roll.
All right. We're going to roll another post strength.
24.
24.
Yeah.
Not even with my pluses, I got even close to that. Warren. So, Wretch, you see Warren get stabbed in the stomach, is lifting up. You see he burns Mark Omen's left side of his body. He just. You see Warren pulls the gem and starts to fall off the dragon. You see his Velox Griffin immediately beelines it to him. Just. This black blur passes over the dragon. You see it starts to descend to save Warren. That is your turn. Mark Omen is on his way to the portal. He is only 20 feet away. Warren is falling. The Velox Griffin is chasing him. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use one more bullet. Give me a 1. Just give me a 1. Motherfucker, give me a 3. I've rolled everything except for the 1. Okay, so stunning. On hit, the bullet deals an extra 1d10 force damage, and the target is stunned. And I will be going after the dragon to make it so he cannot get to the portal.
Okay, what does he need to roll?
It's just an extra 1d10, as long as I hit.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be a 19.
No. Wretch. The AC the dragon has is a 20. I'm not even kidding you.
Okay, so I get my bullet back.
Yes, you do.
Okay, and then Wretch is going to jump onto the dragon, and he's just going to grab hold.
Of Mark Omen?
No, just the dragon.
Oh, okay. So you jump off your Velox Griffin. That's fucking sweet. Warren, you're bleary-eyed. Go ahead and give me another death saving throw. You see your Griffin is coming towards you, but you see Wretch has jumped onto the dragon, and you see Mark Omen, one of his arm blades extend, and he starts walking towards Wretch on the dragon.
A 4. I have 2 death fails.
Oh.
Oh,
You see your Velox Griffin is rocketing towards you. See, it grabs you with its claws, but it starts to waver a bit, and you see trees rapidly approaching. That is Mark Omen's turn. He is going to make it through the portal, but Wretch, he is going to attack you 3 times. That's going to be a 16, a 26, and a 20.
Dude, I could die right here.
2 of those hit.
2 of those hit? Okay, Wretch. You're going to take 29 damage.
I'm on 1 HP, everybody.
You're 1 HP? You see, he slashes Wretch across the chest, and you just... He goes, I will have pleasure in torturing you, you goblin swine. You are bleeding profusely. You see 2 deep wounds across your chest, and you start coughing up blood, and your griffin is flying next to you. And then, Warren, as you're falling, descending closer and closer, the griffin is starting to waver, going left and right. Like the air, as it was coming down, and when it grabbed you midair, it starts to shake. You see the green dragon, the Velox Griffin, Mark Omen, and Wretch on top of it go through the portal. You see the portal just... The portal collapses. and you start to fall. Warren, you are violently being thrusted back and forth by this Velox Griffin tumbling down from the air. Both you and the Velox Griffin are plummeting towards a dense canopy of sprawling oak forest. You guys smash into these trees. You see the Velox Griffin literally grabs a hold of you with its claws and talons. And you see it like grabs you, right? Like with its talons. And the Velox Griffin takes the hit, smashing through this forest. Just you flip out of it. You see branches are whipping past you, and you slam onto a sandy riverbed where the water begins to rise, and it's like sweeping you and gently moving you. You hear this brook and soft thuds against the rocks, and you see the last sensation you feel before you slip into the dark abyss of unconsciousness. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Hey, you got the gem, though. You got the gem.
Yeah, good shit, Mason. Good shit.
You got the gem.
I mean, Warren is on one away from death.
Yes, he is, which we will roll that at the beginning of next episode.
Dude, what the fuck happens if I just die?
You know, Warren's making a new character, everyone.
I
Man,
actually might.
You guys be dying a lot in this. Am I making it too hard? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
I just feel so underleveled.
Yeah, you guys are.
My health is just so ass.
But you guys are veteran D&D players. That's why I'm throwing big stuff at you.
I don't think it's too hard.
I think.
I mean, my AC is my AC's huge. It's just that nat 20 really, and that breath weapon. It's the thing with Warren is if he has to make a dex save, I'm taking the damage. I literally cannot roll.
That's true. I try not to use.
I got hit by like 35 damage right there just with his breath.
I try not to use that like dex stuff as much with you because I know
this dude uses dex every like second.
I just lied.
Make a dex save. Make a dex save. Make a dex save. It's like, dude, I can't fucking roll dex.
Unfortunately, almost all dragon breath weapons are dex. Some of them are con, but most of them are dex, and this is a dragon focused campaign, so it's like I kind of can't do anything about that. You know what I mean?
So that's how I'm going down and taking major damage is the dex save. Other than that, I'm honestly pretty fine.
I get you. Caden, where can they find us?
Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying the adventure, don't forget to leave us a review. It really does help the show grow. For bonus content, behind the scenes, and more, you can check out our Patreon at the 3 Rolling Tiers. You can also follow us on our social medias. We're on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the 3 Rolling Tiers, and that's going to be 3 spelled out. And on X at T3R Podcast. That is the number 3.
Very, very good. And Mason, do we have any special announcements?
Well, as always, this episode is sponsored by Audible. Right now, you can try Audible for free for 30 days and discover thousands of audiobooks, podcasts, and exclusive originals. Just use the link in our description to start your free trial. And if you need a little extra energy for your next game night, you can check out w.gg and use code T3RPOD. That's going to be all caps with the number 3 at checkout for 30% off. Because in November, we're running an extra 30% off your entire purchase. So if you were hesitant on using W, try it now because you get an extra 30% off. New episodes drop every Friday, so mark your calendar, grab your dice, and we'll meet back in Varus for the next adventure.
I'm so scared of next episode. Literally after this episode, we're going to talk about what Mason's going to do for next character. I'm not even kidding. We're going to have that discussion.
We might die. Warren for real might die.
We're having that discussion right here if he fails this last and final death saving throw. And you guys will know at the beginning of the next episode. So good luck, Warren. And thank you guys also for all of the questions and stuff we got for our Ask Me Anything. It was a lot more than I thought. And we thank you very, very much for that. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. You guys are a very wonderful community. We love you very much. We love you, right? Mason, Caden, you love them?
Sir.
Yes, sir. We love everybody, and we enjoy all of the feedback.
Hell yeah. Yes, we do. We love, if you guys have any feedback or anything you guys want to see or see less of, whatever, we always look at all of the comments. Promise, we do. We really do. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And remember, don't stop rolling. Bye.
Bye.